Hello! How you all doing? Welcome on in, James. Congrats on the first again. That is a very interesting pew pew emote. I haven't actually seen one animated in that style before. But how are you all doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time today. Apologies if I'm a little bit lower energy today once again. I feel like I have come down with a bit of a sickness. And I'm trying to push through. I'm gonna do my best today. I hope that answers the question as well, Jim. I just saw your one there. Did I look up the Tom and Jerry anime thing? Not yet. So majority of my day I've actually been resting. I've felt terrible. Apparently there is some sort of bug going around. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people seem to be sick lately, and I can just chalk it up to that. At the same time, it's now school holidays, which means nephews are here all the time. And if they have a sickness, it gets easily spread. So, But I will, after the stream, I will definitely look up the Tom and Jerry anime, and I might actually, there is a website I may be able to check out. If, you know, web browser wants to play nice. Tom and Jerry. It's not on this website. Unless, of course, I gotta search a different name for it, but... Oh, right, there's a Rick and Morty anime as well. I don't know why that's a thing. Alright, the crime the manga author did. I'm gonna have to definitely look it up now. I knew there was something that I forgot about. So I am gonna have to try and put a pin in that and hopefully find it. Because I really do want to know what happened. Unfortunately, I've just got bad memory. It's not the best. But I think that's just age. Hello, Baba Lubba. Yeah, So I was just explaining, Baba Lubba, I've been feeling quite sick today. I've had to cancel the exercise redeems. Just because I feel like my body needs to heal whatever this illness is, and I can't put that energy into lifting the weights. Twitch is banning a waiting room streams. Now, what is a waiting room? Is waiting room stream? Is that just waiting for something to happen? Like, hey guys, Gamescom is in a week, so let's just wait for that. Oh, chunky frames happen while the game loads. They're banning what Hassan does. I thought Hassan just does reaction content. Some joke puts on someone else's content, walks away. Yep. Lazy reaction content. Yeah, I agree. That is... I've said in the past, it's something that I do not agree with. Not even reaction content. Oh, 100% isn't. But they put it under the same name as reaction content and how it's transformative. But it's not. They don't do anything. Like, even if... Pretend this game is content, like someone else's work, and they're just going, oh, Oh, chat. What is? Oh, and that's it. That's all they do. Or you get the people that just point up at a video, things like that. Like it's dumb. I don't know why it's popular. Hello, Sunny. How you doing? Once you get 500 subscribers, you will get ad revenue. On what platform? Just put on someone's kind of walk point. Yeah, it's just terrible. Also, Mr. Beast is making their own Lunchable brand for some reason. Isn't Mr. Beast assuming it's the right silhouette? Apparently, the Logan Paul brothers announced that with their Prime Energy drink, they're bringing in someone else, and the silhouette looks like Mr. Beast. And it's like, I don't know, I'm just not fond of the guy. No one against those who are, but I'm not fond of him. There's even worse things. Isn't there not even at the computer? Oh, 100%. No, I 100% get that. I'm saying, like, I'm not fond of the lesser, like the thing where they actually are present. For them to just walk away is terrible. I don't mind if someone puts a video in the corner, like if I had Subway Surfers over there where Mini Mix is for viewer retention. That's not as bad. But at the same time, like, you gotta be doing something, you know? How are you getting around the auto mod there, Bubble Lover? Why does Twitch go, hey, these words are fine? That is weird. Yes, require 1,000 subscribers. YouTube made it easier. Well, that's good. That just means I need to get a bunch of subscribers and I can get money. Can't go a month without doing something terrible. Oh, 100%. Can't say if we're alone, but add sticks and it's fine. Oh yeah, it's no longer a bad word. Oh no. Okay. So I believe... Let me get the... You can't see me messing up. Pretend I'm... Yeah, this is all intentional. So there are 2 casinos that I need to decide the fate of. There is a 3rd casino that Benny worked at, and apparently you don't get to decide anything about them. I don't know why. The message was deleted. I'm guessing it was a buy followers thing.
Bob Lubber says the latest I heard about Logan Paul was him suing CoffeeZilla because CoffeeZilla called him out for not refunding people he scammed with his NFT game.
Like, it's not just that Logan Paul scammed people with an NFT game, by the way. It's that he was scamming people with a thing of a spring. Think of The Simpsons. If you Google Simpsons Springy, where Homer made a spring to be Springfield's Olympic mascot. He was, like, Logan Paul was advertising his own version of Springy that he called Dink Doink. And Dink Doink was going to be the first one that's meant to be in the public domain, if you buy into it. Which isn't public domain when you buy into it. And you could use this character in whatever project you wanted. And he was saying, oh man, I don't know where this thing came from, but oh, it is so cool, it is amazing. Oh, I just love it. I love how stupid it is. And then you find out he was the one who made it. He was just trying to scam his viewers. Which, in the end, that's what he did, because all his viewers started buying into it, then he cashed out and took all their money. But no, guys, he's not the bad guy here. He doesn't do anything wrong. He's not trying to do gimmick fights in wrestling, where the only person he knew who could actually beat him, he had back out. Or he backed out. I am not. NFTs is fan art, but at the same time, like, I liked when they came forward with the idea of NFTs, I remember hearing about them, it reminded me of adoptables. So, adoptables, I believe I've spoken about on stream, were PNGs that people would draw. They'll create a character like Nixie, our chaotic neutral character here. You know, we have a backstory for Nixie. Nixie is someone who came from a vault. They became a courier. You know, they're kind of just doing things for themselves, really. You would go to the adoptable page and you'd be like, hey, I'm selling Nixie. Who wants to buy it? $50. Someone else could buy Nixie and then they can do whatever they want with Nixie. It's their property. NFTs, when they were announced, I thought was going to be like the adoptables. It's just, there's proof of who owns it. You know, I own Nixie. If I want, I could sell it to Clampulp. Good to see you, Clampulp. Nice to have you here. And if Clampulp wanted, they could then sell it. So we'd have a physical, well, not physical, but we'd have a registry of the owners of these characters. But then it became about monkey JPEGs. And, you know, people going, oh, this is an investment more than anything else. Which, being an investment is quite dumb, because the reason why the adoptables start to fail is because, well, not really fail, I think it's still going. There was an incident nearly a decade ago with the adoptables where someone purchased a character and then used the character to be the main character of their game. The creator of the game saying they knew how to program and all that stuff, but they weren't sure on what the main character should look like. Saw this adoptable and went, that is the exact style that I want. Why am I not getting this? And so they bought the character. Now the artist was upset saying, well no, if I knew that you're going to use it for a game and that the game was going to do well, I would have charged you more money. But that's not what the adoptable thing was. It was you would buy the character, you can do whatever you want with them. You can throw them into an animation, you can throw them into a comic. Whatever you want. It's just someone found a way to make it more marketable, and it actually was a success. And this caused this huge kerfuffle on, well, what are the legal rights? Because if you're going to use it for a game, you should, you know, give credit, like pay royalties to the artist. But then that's not buying it. If I was to go up to an artist like, hey, I want you to draw this for me for my game, here's $50, and they took it, I own the rights to the thing. That's the contract. So, yeah, that was a huge thing that happened, and that's when I looked at the NFT thing when that was coming out. And I was like, oh, so it's like the adoptables, but we've got our rules, we know who the owners are. So if I was, again, I sell Clampulp Nixie, someone else could come along, let's say Bubble Lover, comes along and uses a Nixie in something and Clampulp's upset, we can see that Clampulp's the actual owner. Or if Clampulp sells it to Bubble Lover and then Bubble Lover's like, oh, I found out this thing existed, it's like, well, it was actually released during Clampulp's time of ownership, so it's fine. But if you want, you can rework their work, or whatever they did for the story or something, I don't know. In any case, seemed like a good idea. Turn into monkey JPEGs, not a good idea. I'll just stop rambling and read the chat. The difference is, one, adoptables, you actually get the thing, not just a token saying you technically own the thing. Two, it doesn't take the power consumption of a family of 4 to make an adoptable. That is true. The power consumption, as well as the fact that we did go through the chipset shortage, was quite terrible as well for NFTs as well as Bitcoins and all that. Like the fact that, you know, PS5, Xbox Series X were in short supply was because NFTs were taking all the chipsets, basically. That was bad. Now I know there's a bit of a joke going around with PS5 Pro, but yeah, regardless, the short supply was a bit of an issue. Last week someone posted a trailer for the new Scooby-Doo movie coming out. I wonder what that one's going to be about. You want to buy Nixie for $1,000, Sideline? Honestly, after the playthrough, yes, I would sell you Nixie here for $1,000, Silam. Also, welcome on in. Heard Dead's on yesterday? Yeah, he takes Mondays off, and he's not feeling well as well. They didn't purchase a commercial license, that's a whole different thing. That is true, but I kind of feel that if you are selling this character and you're selling the license of it, like, you own the intellectual property for the adoptable, you should gain, you know, all the rights. Whereas, like, because it's, you get to change the character's story, or you can add to the story, you do whatever you want with the character. That kind of comes across that there is a commercial license with it because you now own the intellectual property. But at the same time, this is a lot of legal jargon for something that seemed like something just for fan art. So he didn't have a head for a moment there. That was weird. So it's just, you know, kind of odd. You know, in hindsight, there are ways they could have gone around this and fixed it up, but it was in the more lawless time of the internet. I was watching someone earlier today where they were explaining it all. I said where early days of the internet was all about, like, the value was the websites. You know, what you could get from the internet. That was the main thing, like the selling point. Whereas these days, the main selling point are the users, which is why all these websites collect user data to sell for advertisers and all this other stuff. Yeah, the main target point of the internet changed, and that's kind of why you now, like, a lot of people go, oh, I miss the old days of the internet. Yeah, the old days were a lot more lawless, there was a lot more worse stuff. Cough, cough, Gaia Online. I have some bad stories about Gaia Online. Why I would never go to it. Yeah, not to throw the entire thing under the bus, it was just part of its forum, but that's a completely different story. These days, it's probably doing a lot better. Just doing some Age of Mythology, but have you? Oh, I appreciate it, Claim. I hope Age of Mythology is going well. Hope you are enjoying it. Apparently reactions get you copyrighted 100%. If you do reaction content, you can get a copyright strike from the person who originally made it. It's also why Twitch has now added a new feature where if someone clips you saying something, let's say Bubblubber clips me right now saying this part right here, it can actually pop up a thing saying, hey, do you want to post this to your TikTok immediately? Meaning Bubblubber can then post it to their TikTok in hopes of getting me exposure. However, that comes down to the whole reposting someone else's intellectual property, which goes into this whole new thing. Because you can sue people over doing reaction content, you can also file takedowns at anyone using any of your own stuff. Meaning I could do a takedown of anyone using any part of their stream, and Bubblubber now gets in trouble, even though I said, yes, you're allowed to post this to your TikTok. That also means people can start doing reaction content, and reaction content just kind of takes money away from the original creators. It's why I've disabled it, so while using this as an example, you can't actually do it, because I have it disabled. Oh, okay, what's my next ramble? There's also a difference between commissioning a piece of art from someone and personal use, like it is a profile picture online, commissioning someone for commercial use. That is true, and that's why these days, like, there is this differentiating piece. These are not the right grenades. Oh, they're all dead
says,
anyway.
okay, so you own this character, you can do what you want with it, means you can use the design of that character and can use it how you want. But the actual art piece itself that depicts the adopt that you buy can't.
You thought you could hide from me?
Got him. Alright, I got actually alt-tab to read these things now. So there is a bit of a difference between commercial and whatnot, but it's more for back in the time before a lot of that stuff. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm sorry. Kaiji Nikki! Thank you so much for the raid! I appreciate that, how are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna click on the game. I'm sorry, I was chatting with chat and I lost track of where I was up to, so I had to alt-tab. No. That's a bad fiend.
Bubblubber says so adopts are sort of a two-part thing. The design of the character which you have all the rights to, and the actual art piece depicting them which you only have the rights for personal use.
Okay, so Bubblubber, I thought it was, with the adoptables you actually own the character. It could also be two different things. Also, welcome on in, I'm going to have to do my spiel. Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me go to my Just Chatting screen, probably a bit better. My name is Temporal Nix, I'm a superhero VTuber stationed in Australia. I'm currently playing through Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands, a mod that combines both Fallout 3 and New Vegas. I'm currently just kind of yapping a bit as I'm walking around punching enemies to death. And throwing grenades. You hopped on last and you got caught in a raid. Well, welcome on in. It's good to have you here, Neuro. Neutrophile. It took me a bit to fully read that. Also, hello, Cuisine. Hope it is Cuisine. Welcome on in. So I've got a few different things you can do here. Number one is with 250 channel points. You can actually change my helmet. You may notice I've actually got some up there on my shelf, and they're different colors. That is because you can actually change my color. And it will persist between different helmets.
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Cuisine. I really do appreciate that. Now, I do know...
Bubblubber says yes, you own the character, as in you own the design. You can redraw/recommission that character to use in whatever kind of project you want. But the actual piece of art depicting the character that you buy with the adopt is a separate thing.
Okay.
Looks
I am
like we
a
have
little bit
another follower. Welcome to the channel.
I'm getting a little bit confused, Bubblubber, but I'm gonna have to look into it a bit more. But all I know is it's kind of something I need to learn a bit more.
Hey, thanks for following the channel. It's greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much for the follows. Yeah, I'm gonna close snooze the ads. Thank you so much for the follows, Neutrophile and Healer. So we are playing some New Vegas. What was Kaiji Nikki playing? I'm gonna quickly read out their shout out as well. Yo, this Aussie feature is all about that retro gaming life, mate. From Pokemon Crystal Randomites to F-Zero, they're serving nostalgia with a side of humor. Watch as they navigate through the sticky situations in Paper Mario and dodge boulders in Fire Emblem. Will they ever catch a new Pokemon? Who knows? But one thing's for sure, this streamer's fit is on point. Do check them out as well. They were playing Pokemon Crystal. I actually think I saw their going live notification. I was like, I should check it out. Is that AI Vegeta and Goku? It is. There's also meant to be a Hercule one as well, where he calls you the real world champ, but that never plays. I had him set up when I first started because my outfit, as well as having the helmet, is actually inspired by the Great Saiyaman. I'll go... Pew, whoop.
When I find you, I'm gonna eat your spleen.
They cannot see me. So...
You thought you could hide from me?
Oh, they found me. Okay, I'm gonna punch him. So this is the Tale of Two Wastelands Begin Again mod set, where it combines Racing Puddle. Thank you so much for the raid as well. I really do appreciate it. Everyone do check out Racing Puddle. They are amazing. So I am playing through New Vegas at the moment.
Bubble Lubber says so the rights of a character and the rights of a piece of art are different things. Like with fan art, if someone draws an art of Pikachu, Nintendo owns the rights to the character but the artist owns the copyright for that piece of art. Nintendo wouldn't be able to just take that fan art and use it in their game because they own Pikachu.
Okay, so with the adoptables thing, I thought you were buying the rights to a character. You weren't buying the art. And that's why you could do whatever you wanted with the characters, because you own the new intellectual property. So we're in a discussion before the raids. We were having a chat about various things, and we got onto NFTs, and I brought up how NFTs were originally, in my mind, similar to adoptables. And we started talking about adoptables, or rather I started rambling about one of the adoptable things. Nintendo doesn't technically own Pokemon. Pokemon Company owns it, from what I think. 100%. Nintendo owns, I think, a third of Pokemon Company, alongside Game Freak and Creatures Inc. How am I? I am doing well. How are you doing, Racing Puddle? That is a scary sight, shooting someone to come barreling straight towards you. So this is our character Nixie. Our armor, everything except for the rebreather is from Fallout 3. The rebreather is from New Vegas. A part of this, at level 72, we nearly maxed out all of our stats. And we've gotten every single perk
Bubble Lubber says
that I
you
could
are buying
find.
both. You are buying the rights to the character and you are buying a piece of art depicting that character. What I'm assuming happened in the game you were talking about, based on how you described it, is that the game dev just used the art as is that came with the adopt and didn't commission something new for the game.
Oh, okay. Well, I can actually explain a little bit better, Bubble Lubber. Apparently what had happened is the person did have the character remade. I think they went from 2D to 3D, but the artist was upset they weren't told that the character was for a game. And because they weren't told that, they wanted more money out of it, saying, yes, you gave me $50 for this character, but because I know you're going to try and make more money from it, I want you to instead give me $5,000. So basically, they want more money after the fact because they saw how much of a success it was. It's similar to if I sold you a pack of Pokemon cards for $5 and then you pulled the old art secret rare that's worth like 100. I'm like, no, you owe me more money for that pack now. So, like, I'm on the side of the game dev. Because, yeah. I'm going to snooze ads once more. We're yapping a lot. It matters if you want to make merchandise of a design too. That is also true, Silam. I'm gonna... But, yeah, I do believe, like, you buy a character, you have the full rights to do what you want with it. But you obviously can't use fan art. Is Sub expired? I saw that, Sonny. I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, I don't have money myself. But to explain a little bit of this Begin Again mod, they've increased melee attack speed. And I guess so it's closer to Fallout 4 and 76. It's a flat rate though, and they really messed up with the Switchblade. So when combined with all the attack speed perks, you can do something very fun with it. Come on, come closer. You can attack super fast. I love this knife. If the original docked art wasn't used and the new assets were made based on that character, then it looks 100% within the rights of the game. Yep. And... okay, someone was thirsty. Careful. I don't need to be picking these up. I've got 83,000. Stab, stab. There's also a perk you can gain this with high intelligence, where picking up a destroyed book gives you a blank magazine. And you can turn 5 blank magazines into a pre-war book, which you can then take to Fallout 3, give it to a Brotherhood of Steel member, and they give you 100 caps. It's where most of my money has come from, and I have bought almost every expensive thing. I went the wrong way. Nope, that turns out it was all there is. How modded out is this? I want to say very. I just downloaded the Begin Again mod set. I think it's in tweaks. So these are ones that you can mess with. And there is a lot. The only one I did tweak though is level limit. But I don't know what any of these are. I just found the Begin Again mod set. And I'm like, do it. Download. And it has been quite nice. I want to charge more for designing the character based on what it would be used for. Oh yeah. 1,000,000%. It's similar to like how you get like the art snob community where it's like they have a gallery and they don't have prices for any art pieces because
Fan of Sunny Star Scout just subscribed.
Racing Puddle. Thanks so much for the gifted sub. You are amazing. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, the art community. Like when you go to like the art galleries and they go, hey look, here's a specialty thing you can buy. Someone's really good artwork. The price they give you is dependent on what they think of you. If they think that the artwork's too good for you, they'll give you a ridiculous price you'll never be able to afford. And if you could afford it, they'll just outright refuse you. Stab. Oh, nice pipe. Stab. Stab. Stab, 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 stab. You only have just under 140 hours on New Vegas. I don't know how many hours I've actually got. I can actually... 107 hours for this playthrough, but that does include Fallout 3 as well. That said, I'm not visiting every single location in the game. Oh, mods. I have no clue the number of mods in this set. Bestie bestie.
First recons at Camp Forlorn Hope.
Kill NCR. Hey. Now I can't. I gotta be on their good side for a bit. I need to figure out how to meet President Kimball. And then I don't care about NCR anymore. Now, how do I get back into New Vegas? I walked past the entrance a few times. Go reactor, yee! Hate the NCR, one word, taxes. Ooh, I hate taxes. I don't want to pay taxes on my 83,000 caps. Those are my caps. Good or evil karma? Very evil. So the mod set did a little bit of a change with karma. Isn't that where I started the stream? Where I started. So they did something with karma in which I think acts of cannibalism will remove 100 karma instead of just 25, and killing anyone who is friendly removes 100. Which means if you kill if you get the perk that makes mole rats friendly, and then you shoot the mole rat, you'll lose karma. So I am kind of perpetually evil, but I am trying to do good by people. Not all the people. Welcome on in, Frank. Get one human lacking. What do you mean? Do I need real time, real money? Apps again? Yeah. Oh yeah, never trust those apps that are like, hey, you can earn real money just by playing this. Like, I keep getting ads for a game called Atlas Earth. And I have to bite my tongue when the ad comes on. Because one of the ads, it's a woman going, oh, my boyfriend left me for a smart, sophisticated real estate mogul. So I got Atlas Earth so I can own digital land. And I look at it and I'm like, are you saying the only people who play this are people who aren't smart or beautiful? Are you insulting your player base before someone even downloads the app? And you'd think, oh, Nix, you're being a bit mean there. But another one that adds is literally an eagle poops into someone's coffee. And then he explains the game. I'm like, mm. Again, why would I download this? That is not good.
The Legion body. Too bad. Someone was...
Here's the perk that showed you every location. I think that was a starting perk on this one.
Only I can keep you safe, my friend.
Oh, me. No, thank you.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work.
I've killed the
Give you
king.
this.
Who is telling you to give me a box of 20 gauge? See? Lost karma. I killed the rat. Oh yeah, my healthy hydrates and the unhealthy hydrates. I forgot to do them earlier as well. 3 hydrates, 2 regular, 1 unhealthy. Hydrated. 1. 2. Now the unhealthy. Thank you for those, James.
Hello.
Oh.
So long.
Didn't there used to be 4 kids?
All your shopping needs.
They used to chase the rats. Up too many times on Twitch. They'll think you're a bot. Why would they think you're a bot? They'd only think you're a bot if you follow someone and be like, hey, how are you? I DM'd you on Twitter. Which is what I got yesterday.
Like that? Up.
Well, they're dead. Let me just take him up to the robots. The robots know what to do. Actually, do you want this guy? Here. Take him. Take him. Take him. Don't know where this one came from. Yeah, bounce. Now, oh, good, Resipod. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you have a good night. Everyone do check out Racing Puddle as well. They are quite nice. Oh, there's more here. I am glad the robots did not try to attack. So, to what I recall, there is no actual quest line for the tops. I think the tops just exist. So we have the Gamora that we need to do a quest line for to make sure that everything's good, as well as the Ultra Lux. Huh. This one, could you get magazines from these? Is that from a mod? I've never noticed that before.
Someone got Mr. House. The strip's going to change.
I hear a troublesome Legion camp got razed to the ground.
That's right, there's the NCR troopers here. And then they get yelled at.
The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain
I think they get escorted out.
and gather your clothes and belongings. No longer. Ladies, please disperse.
Come on, big man. Roll up in here.
Alright, girls. Show's over.
Wait, there's two of them.
Come on.
They're both saying the same thing.
This is the law, girls.
Are you going to spank us?
Ew.
I so love handcuffs. Hello, Sparky.
His species turned to it. No, he didn't. Oh, look, they're actually getting escorted out now. So, to what I remember, this is the place where it's the cannibals, and over there is... well, you can probably guess from the signs. Why did Elon make Twitter worse out of premium? Because everyone wants to monetize everything.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Like, the cost to keep everything running just slowly builds over time. Because if you made a post on Twitter back when it first opened up, that post is still there. It's still technically using up space. So I got to keep upgrading, you know, how much storage they have. And they got to consistently build up. I'm gonna keep my holdout
My
weapons.
deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. Please.
I need to learn.
Thief!
I'm just gonna... I forgot, I only have 10 sneaker in my power armor. Alright, do I actually have any other apparel? I've got slave rags for some reason. That's not terrifying. Grab. You have anything? You have a dress cane and another key. Grab. gambler.
You watch yourself around Mr. Gunderson.
Oh, that's Mr. Gunderson. How come you get to keep your gun?
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
You lost your son?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Let me find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Get Ted back to his father if he's still alive. Well, that isn't ominous. Alright, we'll turn that quest on. Thankfully, we have markers. What is that emote? Oh, it's a Clover emote, by the looks of it. I was confused because it turns inverted. Oh, hello, Cosbox. Excuse me, sir, why do you sound like Pete in Good Springs? I mean, this is Easy Pete's cousin. Heck Pete. But how you doing, Cosbox, as well? Good to have you here. I've not come to this side before. I want your top hat. Your top hat is newer than my Lincoln hat. But it's not as tall, is it? Yeah, your hat's not as tall as my hat. Sucks to be you, Mortimer. But I do want it. If I reverse pickpocketed a fire helmet into his inventory... Well, first...
You can't just take that.
Cough. Whoops, I accidentally hit reload. You know what? We need some extra sneak here. We need a stealth boy. No! It just fails instantly if you try and grab it. You can put a grenade in there, but I want to be on that good side. Alright, what if... Fire helmet. No, he didn't put it on.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
How may I be of service, madam?
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
I do, but I need someone I know I can rely on, and I haven't heard a thing about you. Perhaps if you made more of a name for yourself around the strip, we could talk, but not before.
I am literally the most well-known. I'm like Max Fame.
How do you do?
Like, the fact there's no music is very off-putting.
Welcome to the Ultralux I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could.
I
know
kind
our
of doubt it.
reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
The White Glove Society used to eat human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
So you yourself used to eat people. Okay, I eat people too.
You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? I ought to have you arrested. You'll kindly mind your tongue or we shan't speak any further.
It's actually funny, Potter saying that the society fame was gained. But she's very upset with you over it. Who'd you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
I'm investigating someone else, a man, and he just recently went missing.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Is there any way I could talk to the investigator?
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy.
It's almost Halloween.
Such impolite accusations.
A month and a half to go, but I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween. Maybe I'll try and find a scary game. Bartender? Food supplier?
You look positively famished.
Well, he doesn't have any mysterious meat, so they can't be cannibals. Gambler. Gambler. White Glove. Traveler.
Caesar's fate was sealed from the start.
It's funny how they all know that Caesar's dead, but they don't know it's me that shot him. I really need to put my own background music in here, don't I?
Good day.
Mortimer.
How may I be of service, madam?
I still want your hat. I've heard your group dines on human flesh.
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
I too know what it is to feel the craving. That can I support.
Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father.
The main course is a person?
Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire. Sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary.
What did you do?
I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way.
I mean, I already have enough vampires. And I might as well. Tell me what I need to do.
I need a replacement. And I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest.
Oh, a cattle prod. What about the boy you kidnapped?
Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him.
But didn't Heck just claim intruders killed his son?
Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty.
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
Actually, I just need to speak with him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think in the circumstances he'll want to
background
speak with
music.
you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Order the job as you proposed.
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
That's why I couldn't get. We'll grab all the keys. Alright, we can't go in there. That's for the penthouse where Heck is. So we got different ways we can do this. We can use the kid, which means getting rid of Heck.
Greetings.
That cannot be good for the meat. Infected Brahmin meat. Ugh. Gross. Oh, Sunset Sarsaparilla. Alright, they can't see me.
You. What do you think you're doing?
That's to the kitchen. I'll take the book. Alright, well, it's a wine cellar. I thought this was something else. I don't know what I was gonna say. It was gonna be something. Alright, we got a bathroom. Another bathroom. I'm gonna just take that stuff. Ooh, fruit. I saved you.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
You're just staring at a skull the entire time. Calm down, I've come to get you out of here.
My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
Dad's powerful. Someone wants him to feud with the White Glove
My
Society.
daddy's got a lot of enemies. It don't make no sense that the White Pants Society would kidnap me. He's here to do business with them. Well, you got a point. But if you don't know who it is, my daddy's gonna be awful mad he ain't got anyone to shoot over this. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, well, he's saved. I'm a little sad because that means I don't have anyone to shoot or stab. I mean, my switchblade's just, it's hungry. Just a little stab. Just a little boop, boop, boop. Oh. I'm not a member. Any outfits in the lockers? No. Okay, I'm curious. Wait, I want the mask. Thank you. And because it was a silenced weapon, they shouldn't be mad at me upstairs. Yep, they have no clue what I just did. And it means I don't have to be running around in rags anymore. I have a dress. Aren't I pretty?
Salutations.
There he is. Come on. Where's the boy?
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this.
I don't know who took him. I just found him.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
I am now accepted at the strip. Oh, the strip's actually different from the other place. You gain the delicate taste perk as a reward for maximum reputation with the White Glove Society. Oh, that was easy. That was super easy to get on their good side. Alright, so what's delicate taste do? The Ultralex's CD pass has taught you how to hide behind a mask. You've gained +5 sneak and speech and +1 intelligence while wearing a white glove mask and light armor or clothing. Cannibals additionally get a chance to find more meat on human corpses, while non-cannibals gain improved item detection while aiming, to help them find the finer things in life. Well, that seems quite good. So now we need to find the room. They said it was past the lobby. Or upstairs. We can find the investigator. Be like, hey, Mr. Investigator. Nope, you're just a gambler. What happened, Crusoe? Isn't this the NCI Miami guy? I don't know my TV. The Bon Viviant. Sweet, so we'll just check here. Traveler. Traveler. Just a little stabby stab. Why are they detecting me? I'm sneaking. Alright, we'll get this one now. Just because, you know, I'm trying to help out this group doesn't mean I have to, you know, have their best interests in mind.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
The Ultralux bathhouse. Is there actually anything in here that we can use? There's a bunch of people in their underwear. I instantly regret coming in here. Alright, I'm pretty sure this... Maybe? No? But it was locked. Unless that's my suite? Because I did a good job gambling. Yes, that's my bad. I did such a good job gambling. So they gave me that suite. So then... Yeah. Nope, they don't have anything about the investigator. Alright, if I go over this side... This also takes you to the bathhouse. Mortimer, what can you tell me?
To our arrangement.
I convinced Ted it was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Good. Having his father's attention cast upon me was the last thing I needed.
They're gonna kill you for your hat
now,
some
if you
point.
can lure Mr. St. Clair out of his home and into captivity, and he's still disease-free, I shall breathe a sigh of relief.
Where to the investigator's room was?
If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby.
The lobby's there. I am so confused. Are you them? You're just a gambler.
About the White Glove Society.
Unless it's actually Rousseau here? Is it just not a quest and it's just to set up saying, hey, check out this? Alright, I'm putting the power armor back on so I have my carry weight. And I'll see what the other side of this comes out of. Because we have the steam rooms.
You'd be crazy to put your money on either side of the...
I don't think that connects up the way they planned it to. That is hurting my brain. My brain is fried. What happens if you starve to death? Well, I wouldn't be alive. And I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be happy if I starved to death. I'm ever encumbered again. By 3. Alright, I know exactly how to fix this. Sunset sarsaparilla. We're going to have to exit out, get our 35 caps, go to Misk. I don't think I need the scrap metal anymore. There we go. Drop all my rubbish right at the front door to let everyone know that the people here are monsters and I am actually helping out the monsters. Mole Rat Ranch, I think would be closest spot. Do 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 do. Oh, I was actually meant to shoot. It shot by itself. And then I had to finish it off to put it out of its suffering. I feel bad. But out of all the homes around here that look like they are intact, this wealthy person decided to move into this little shack.
Some cons got cornered in the ruins of Boulder City. Keep your distance. Who are you and what do you want?
First option. Your naked buddy stud. Go to the dumpster and I'll meet you after I change.
The dumpster? That's filthy. I can't tell you how much that turns me on. Thinking back to my youth when I used to fool around with the help at our estate. I shouldn't, but it's been so long.
The guy's gonna be waiting there for like an hour or two, and then he's gonna get jumped by the people who want to eat him. That is just... Well, it sucks to be him. That's all I can say.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Now, since the strip here has its own fame rating, I'm curious if giving outfits to Vault 21 over there gives you fame, and if so, should I go to the various vaults and just loot all the outfits? Oop. I mean, it seems like a good idea to me. Huh. Scrap metal actually formed a circle. Get my holdout weapons.
Any word as to our arrangement?
Except Carlisle was saying clearing the dumpster outside his house.
Just as I asked. What a magnificent relief. By now, barring any more bungling, my underling should have him on his way here. You have done very well in keeping this business low-key. I appreciate your discretion. I'll be sure to drop your name during our functions. I hope you understand what a tremendous boon this will be to your standing in society.
Did you succeed in turning White Glove Society back to cannibalism?
We'll know after tonight's banquet at 7 o'clock. I'll only be telling everyone what they've eaten after they've eaten it. That way, they will all have crossed the same silly taboo. They'll have to reconsider it, even Marjorie. It's all image with her anyway. She just needs to realize the only difference between savage and sophisticated is the proper seasoning.
I'm curious if that's all I need to do. Well, no, because I think you had to turn them away from being cannibals. Well, I still want his top hat.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Do you work here?
I do.
I was having to say, hey, I killed the guy who was gonna make you all cannibals. I feel like it means I've now missed out on something doing that, but... Eh. Can I go backstage? Oh, it's not a stage.
House is dead. This time for good.
I do still want to try and go into that back room, but I know that I'm not allowed in there. I think if... Oh, I think I meant to actually wear the outfit. No, I gained infamy just then.
Help me out. Come on. You like that? You like that?
Come on! Murderer!
No. I'm out of here.
Hmm.
Had enough? Come on.
I don't have... I do have that.
Come on!
Alright. Just out of curiosity, what's happening?
You like that?
What have you done?
What have you done?
Come on. Flank him.
It feels like the exact same room I initially came in on. Mhm. We do need Yeah, while similarly capricious behavior leaves the people scratching their heads in confusion. That's fine. Because as long as we get to keep that perk. Is Nick sitting his pillow? No. No. I want to be accepted as a member of the White Gloves.
I am at your service.
Oh. Perhaps they knew that I killed Mortimer. Well. That sucks. But if I could... Alright, hang on. If I get to the quest... So I have to ignore the White Gloves. Grey Khans are going to leave. Boomers are going to support. I thought we could have gone like the Brotherhood to try and support. Well, I think he wanted us to stop shenanigans from happening here. And I think killing Mortimer and a whole bunch of the people ready to eat people, even though I did technically get someone doomed, you know, that's actually good. That's a good thought right now. Let's wait 24 hours and then we'll talk to Marjorie to see if she comments about eating someone. Because if she comments and it's like, how dare they, then it doesn't matter if I killed Mortimer or not.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
Okay, you don't have anything else to say. Alright. Well, realistically, my plan was I wanted to get all the factions outside of New Vegas to stay and support me. And I wanted to try and kick out all the casinos to see what would happen. Like, I'm taking over. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. How'd they hydrate? I do want to check out the vault.
Obituaries of the recently deceased Mr. House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the Vegas Strip are still available. Just ask any Securitron.
There's also an NCR group that I was meant to talk to for their quest line, because I need to figure out how to meet Mr. Kimball. Blah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
You don't look old enough or mean enough to be the overseer, so I take you just run the shop?
Well, it is my vault, all right. I mean, yeah. That is, no. I take care of it, but I suppose you could say that it belongs to Mr. House.
So basically it belongs to me now. So you run the place.
Yeah, and you gotta dig what I did with it. Looking as good as it should. Almost.
Do you miss the old days in the vault? Feels like forever since I left 101.
It was bustling with activity. We all knew each other so well. You see, the vault kept us all even. It's all symmetry and windows down there. We solved any quarrels through gambling. Lady Luck cast no eyeballs, you know? So, nobody shafted anyone else. Yeah, I miss those days.
Wait, do you know Doc Mitchell? He was the first person I met when I came here.
Mitch? You mean Molebutt? I hadn't thought about that name in a long time. I was just a child and he had a big mole in his rear bumper. You understand, kids and all that. Everyone knows about each other in a vault. There's no other way. I hope Mitch is doing well.
Well, he's dead. He's dead. Trying to gamble our savings away. I've already gambled everywhere, Lom. They've kicked me out. Not happy with it. So how are you doing? I'd like to know other things about you in this hotel.
I see. Okay, your move.
What does Mr. House have to do with the vault?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Why'd he fill it in?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Mr. House won't give you any more trouble. I took care of that.
Do you mean that he's a goner? I can have my vault back? That's just super. I thought we'd never see a different New Vegas. One that belongs to the people.
It actually belongs to me. What kind of things do you sell in the gift shop?
I have all sorts of things. Vault souvenirs.
Here's me, but I think this vault should have had a casino. Oh, it would have been amazing. Like, it should have.
Lots of other vault things, too.
Actually, I feel like the reason why House filled it in is because I think the gambling system was meant to be rigged. And so he didn't like that. Like, he didn't want a rigged system that wouldn't just pay him out. There's also a little Easter egg in here. So, ooh, I have to check it out. Hello, Bislav, how you doing? It's good to see you. Help? Oh, help. It's the second one. 1p. A vault gear has suffered through 2 wastelands. Show me what you have in stock.
Roscoe_JP just subscribed. I hope you are feeling better.
Thank you so much for the sub, Roscoe. I really do appreciate that. I am feeling a little bit better. My tummy is still a little bit upset, but when isn't it? I think I just need to eat a bit healthier. Thank you so much for the sub. I really do appreciate that. Welcome on in.
Oh, okay. I got these great lunch boxes. They're super.
Aw, I hope you enjoy your emotes. I love the cozy one.
Toasters. You like toast, right? If they're crunchy, even better. What about a vintage Vault-Tec toy car? Or...
Do you have any Vault gear?
Okay, I do, but who wants a lame sensor module or a nitrogen canister anyway? All the popular stuff has been sold, especially the Vault suits. I need to find more because people buy them like hotcakes. Leather suits are good times. Thinking about that just blows my top.
Oh, hell. I might be persuaded to lend a hand.
You would? You really would? That would help me a lot. I'll pay you good money per each suit.
Shame they can't fix boomer suits. They're very similar to the Vault ones.
Hey, who says I can't fix that? You bring me those boom suits too, okay?
Consider it done.
Thank you so much.
So now, I should be able to gain fame by giving her Vault suits. Nitrogen canister, I'll put nitro mode on your power armor. Yeah, I should probably put my power armor back on.
Sleef just subscribed.
Beaslip! Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub. I don't know why that's errored. Sometimes when you gift a sub, it'll say who it was given to is subscribed. Sometimes it says they subscribe. I gotta use the Twitch one, I believe. But thank you so much for giving the sub. You really didn't have to do that. Thank you for going above and beyond. And a posture check. Don't know what I'm doing. And healthy hydrate. Hydrating. Hydrate. I don't know what I'm saying with that. Alright. I'm assuming we go right. We go right. And over here for her room. This isn't a bedroom. Vault 21 control. Oh. Yeah. Then we go down. Slide.
Like this would exist.
You turned around?
Travelers. Gambler. Travelers. Gambler. Alright, I'm gonna explore all the first floor first. Gas terminal. Nothing in the dressers. Okay, no one saw that.
Sleef says, what does a detective with bad posture say? I have a hunch.
That was a good one. Oh hey, snow globe. Sarah's dresser. Wait, is Sarah the one? Bottle caps. Vault 21 jumpsuits, Vault 22, Vault 3, sexy sleepwear. There is terminal. I'm curious what this Easter egg is. Cutting. My name is kinda hard to say. No, it's not. Bislack. Why is there a Dora who kills people? Dora the Exploder? There are intros mail? Messages. From Sheldon. Hey little sis, how you holding up? I miss you so much, Sarah. This place makes me want to run back to our home every single day. Just had to write you so I could feel a bit warmer. The warehouse cold air weighs on me as heavily as the concrete that Mr. House dumped in our vault. Damn be here, so. Yeah, I imagine you did not expect that outburst from your cool bro, but I'm reaching the end of the corridor here. Emptiness is my muse. Doubt is my only mistress. Everything that once inspired my art slowly drifts back into nothingness, into an unfathomable void where neither I nor the light radiance. No, I don't sound poetic. I do not wish to worry you. This is Charlene Tan writing to say thank you for the great experience we had at your hotel. Help me to tell my inner circle to recall my husband Biff is a very respected, influential man in our working community. Miss Shard, Ingrid Denger, and Lady Bufton will soon come for tea at our estate and will direct them your way. They will love your quaint and rustic feel of your cramped underground. No. Even Biff still talks about his favorite ringing garb. The leather from Vault 21 still contains the scent of unwashed ages, he says. Weird. But shaking cool, bro. You'll be happy to know that our vault is packed with, and coasting along. Even with those Legionnaires' bad news, we still get plenty of NCR squares down here. They're all chirpy and don't appear to mind the Kaiser is cruising for a bruise and all over the place. Maybe the NCR is stronger than we thought. Don't know, you think we can trust him over Mr. House. Still feel all clenched over for what he did to our home. I mean, yeah, it is good that we got to keep part of our vault, but I can't shake the thought that one of these days he'll just push me out into the open. Once he does, or doesn't need us anymore, I tell you we should have never accepted this challenge. That Shuckster cheated us, I am sure. Anyway, you've heard all that before. I just want to bring you a smile. Cheer up. With your arm. feel like that's meant to be a mirror. But wait, what was the Easter egg in here? Or was it just the snow globe? Don't cause a kids show for babies. How do characters go up to them? If only that could happen. Sadness. If only cartoons were real. What's down here? Oh. Oh, it's quite literally just cement. Not rubble. Nothing in there. I've already got bad karma, so I might as well just deal whatever I want. Like, oh hey!
Too far, and they got what was coming to them.
I do like how it's like, oh man, they finally got rid of the kings, and meanwhile the kings come up to me, the person who, you know, killed their leader, and like, hey, you're doing pretty good. We like you. Dresser has nothing. Ooh, bottle caps. Dutch. Wait. Free war book. It's like 100 caps. Oh my goodness, this place just keeps going. Ooh, jumpsuit. Wait, what's that last thing? Oh, a toaster. Why is there a toaster in the cupboard? Inaccessible. Nothing really there. Wait. Yeah, nothing really there. There's also filled. Tool cabinets. Inaccessible. Aww. Aww. How did Mr. House get all the cement to fill in these rooms? Like, in all honesty, how?
The tables turned for Mr. House. What next, huh?
I'm not getting to that part. So I can see you wasting. You know what? I'm curiosity. I don't think it actually connects to anything.
Strip's going to change. I'd bet on it.
Oh, it does. You know what? I can accept when I'm wrong. And I am not wrong.
Hey.
Sleeth says, how many ghouls does it take to change a light bulb? They don't need to, they just huddle around the glowing one.
Oh, that was... That's a good one. I like it. We need more Fallout joke.
Good to see you again.
PTS didn't say ... It never does. To do a gap, for a, if you want timing, hang on. Trying to mute myself so I can cough. So one thing you can do for gaps when they use the Brian voice, like what I got, is and then sign it off with a little emoji.
Temporal_Nix says to make a pause.
Yep.
Put in a bunch of backslashes.
Very good information. Thank you.
Slash, Avodago.
I had to have the emoji because it can't say avocado when it reads the emoji. It reads it as a vertigo. Also, another healthy hydrate. Hydrated. Don't you just love the vertigo? Didn't say backslash. Oh, it said slash once. That's because there is 2 spaces in one of them. I have bulk gear.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought. All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
They're all yours, but sure. I'd like that.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
Oh, it does get me fame for here. So, that means I should go to a vault and take all the vault suits I can get. That's probably too many.
Temporal_Nix says, Avodago, 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 Avodago.
So it's using a soft C in avocado instead of a hard C. So it's avocado instead of avocado. 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 Darn these millennials and the avocado on toast. So I believe this is where I'm meant to go, and I can possibly meet the president through there.
Fucking Crocker couldn't find his ass if it wasn't on his backside.
Person.
What's up?
Okay, you're just the assistant.
Sleeth says, why are the Great Khans such a bad gang? Slash, they're all cons.
Yeah, that checks out. Oh no, my frames. So to make it also to the gap, it has to be backslash space, backslash space. So the spaces is what causes it to wait a while. But it can also allow you to do some very fun things. You Jake, let me lose frames. It's because I'm inside a building and talking to someone. Who is this? Or what is this place?
This is where all the beautiful signs
If
of the
I
strip
sit
become
still.
reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist.
And who is he?
He's the reason the strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here.
Where can I find him?
Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there.
Goodbye. Oh, white frames! Is he back here? Oh, he is back here.
Hello.
You have a vault suit. I want it. Schematics for a billboard. Gonna.
Oh, hello, I am... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House.
Why are you so jittery about Mr. House?
Because spending myself to the edge of artistic oblivion for Mr. House sums up my existence since I had to leave Vault 21. That's why.
I guess you have a problem with Mr. House request. What's the problem?
It's this place. My inspiration ebbs and I don't know how to stop it. Oh, I can't feel the warmth anymore.
Sounds like you don't like the place. What's wrong with it?
I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip.
So is this fear of the outside world draining your inspiration?
Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland.
You exhibit clear symptoms of acute agoraphobia. I can help.
Ah, an educated fellow. Now that is almost as rare as artistry. So, how can you help me regain my inspiration?
Several years of psychoanalysis and a few thousand caps a month will fix it? No. I think escorting to the Wasteland is the only thing that would be decent.
Thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. I know, I don't have to necessarily be there to see it.
What do you mean?
Yes, that's it. I have a camera. It is old, but it should work. Perhaps you could bring me images of inspiring landmarks.
Oh, help. Do you have any landmarks
I've always
in
wanted to
mind?
see the dinosaur and its thermometer sign at Novak. Then there's the famous Bison Steve sign. The McCarran Airfield and the Helios 1 power station signs are of much interest to my work. Like the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters bottle.
Return with the pictures.
Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. Please, get me all the pictures. I'll compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you. Again, thank you.
Huh. I had no clue about that quest existing. But that seems like a lot of work, and I would much prefer to gain fame here by the trading in outfits style. Bet TTS can't cry? I probably could.
I heard you killed Benny over at the Tops. I bet you think you're some sort of tough cookie. A piece of advice. If you mess with any of my men, you'll regret it.
I actually nuked outside one of your bases. I'd like to know more about you.
Not much to tell. Keeping the troopers in line and monitoring the strip keeps me busy. It's my job, and I'm gonna do it well. Now, if that's all, I've got work to do.
What can you tell me about the ambassador?
Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now. If you have any questions about the embassy, you should ask him. He'll talk your ear off.
I won't be missing Mr. House, that's a given. The strip's better off without him.
Hey, what's that? Another letter. I don't know what these letters are for. Perhaps it's on the other side?
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
Link for the ambassador?
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
I won't be missing Mr. House, that's a given. The strip's better off without him.
I wanna... Do you have anything cool in here? Got some ammo, med-X, ooh. Ah, bottle caps. Oh, so many books. Guys, there are books here. each one worth 100 caps, which I think I'm gonna have to do a sale run soon. I'm actually low on... Well, I always am low on inventory space, but I'm very low.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Oh, really? I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
You have my attention. Go on.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munition stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Sorry, I'm not interested.
I'm sorry to hear that, but do me a favor and give it some more thought.
NCR should take this chance now that Mr. House is out of the way.
Then shoot him. Better not. I don't need the NCR against me just yet.
What is it?
Alright, so I'll... Can I just fast travel to the train? Yes. Our system isn't fast traveling to Fallout 3. But basically the reason I want to go to Fallout 3 is because I know in one of my many locations for having a house, I have vault suits already. I can trade those in, and then I don't have to do other vault stuff. There's Clover. Still in the creepy clown mask. Oh, I don't have a ticket yet. I really feel like once you hack the terminal, you should get a permanent ticket. So you don't have to keep running up and down, interacting. And off goes the train. Woo! Few weeks later. And because I know I'm going to forget on the way back, let me get my ticket now. So now that we're in Fallout 3 territory, things are going to become a bit more grey and green. Because this is a very greeny grey. Leave this door. Da-da-dum. So first and foremost, let's head on over to Tenpenny Tower. I feel like there could possibly be a workbench out the front. I could be wrong. Could be massively wrong here. It's a random group of 5 or so enemies over here. Oh, bunch of raiders. Well, I feel like it's going to be the neighborly thing to do to just, you know, say hello. That one next. Still at a 0%. How about now? Is that close enough? 89. I'm willing to take the chance. Strange meat. Glad I didn't get too close immediately.
God damn it! Fuck!
Okay, not using VATS is really bad for this. Oh, there they are. And there were more down the road, but we have a purpose for being here. That was just me having fun. So for newcomers, Tenpenny Tower is a little bit different than how it normally is. We tried to get them to like us, which included blowing up Megaton. And then that was followed by kicking them all out for ghouls. Now, I'm not seeing any of the ghouls. Where are they? There's someone downstairs, but I feel like that's the robot. Yes. To what I recall, there was the one ghoul who was very, like, the leader who ends up killing all the people. And he was very angry towards us. Despite us helping him out, he's like, "Oh, you're lucky I don't shoot you in the back. Haha, I'm evil. Everyone should hate me." And so I killed him. And I feel like because of that, all the residents have now left. No, there's one.
Hey there.
Interesting. But all the basic ghouls are gone. Apparel. There we go, some of our Vault jumpsuits. I put any in this? No. All of our bobbleheads. Now this unfortunately didn't have the workbench. Wait, I thought there was someone still up here. Wait, is he still alive? No. Yes, I thought I killed him. I guess not. I'm lost. I didn't know my way out. And this is where you go to find out all the Tenpenny residents are dead. But I'm more or less seeing if there is a workbench down here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so it looks like we may have to go to... What's the word I'm thinking of? The alien spaceship. That's the only place I can think of that has a workbench. Up we go. Blank magazines to books. I don't think there was any storage in here. There are 2 enemies down here. I'm going to dynamite them because... Dynamite might not actually do that much damage. No, it didn't. Alright, man opener it is. Poor Jaguar. Only got one thing and it's dead. Alright, we have the regulators. Need to go in and turn in those extra fingers that we picked up. Get some caps from them. I'm curious who will win. The Deathclaw has the range, but the Brahmin is definitely making it more difficult for... Yep. Radscorp's gone. Hey, don't run away from me. It apparently never saw me. Oh, poor dog. Nope, you're not them, you're not them. Are you them? Yes. Hey.
It's always good to see.
I have fingers to
Then
collect.
You've been busy.
Take them all.
Your work is impressive. Here is your reward. Don't retire.
I gain karma from it.
We are the law.
52 more, and I'm still only just light. Alright, to the library. Let's hand in these books. do 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 do. Do 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 do.
You've returned. Have you?
I have pre-war books. Take all the books I
Very
have.
well. Here is your reward.
10,000
well
caps.
And return with more books when you can.
I'm nearly at 100,000 caps. And I doubt this is gonna work, but no. Only in the Mojave will this work. So I've annoyingly got to do the long travel back. That I can go to Big Mountain. Sorry, yawn. Yeah, so I can go to the Big Mountain, see if I got any more of the outfits there. I feel like there was another location in Vegas that I was storing my items at, and I can't remember where that is. Yeah, I'm running through different things in my mind. All I can think of is Tenpenny Tower and Big Mountain. And we travel back. Few weeks later. Now, not only we have to leave this place. Hi, Clover. Have to leave this place before I can use the teleporter. Like, I really think there was somewhere else that I was storing things. Right, I gotta leave UV, like, this part. Yeah, and how about we go into Vault 19? I'll grab all the Vault suits I can, and then we can do the teleport, grab what I can from Big Empty. Are you bad at dancing? I have no clue. I've not seen you dance before. I can only assume you're wonderful at it. Now I haven't been to this vault before. Let me use my fist. Well, there are entities here. Oh. Hello there.
Who the hell are you? I know you weren't one of the inmates.
What's got you so worked up?
Coward Lim has been talking about surrendering to the NCR. Now the men are confused, not sure who's leading this gang. Fucking idiots.
Who's Lim?
An inmate like the rest of us. He was useful during the jailbreak, but now he's just another coward. He wants us to leave the vault and hand our asses to the NCR, as if they treat us like human beings.
Tell me about this prison break.
A beautiful thing. Saved a little blast powder here, hit a makeshift weapon there, and one day I orchestrated a little symphony for the NCR.
So it brought you to this place.
Heard there was an abandoned vault along this mountain ridge, and that the wildlife here had teeth big enough to keep the NCR away.
And why is the area so dangerous?
It's a fucking death trap around here. Fiends swarm all over Vault 3 in the east, and there are fucking death claws south of that at Quarry Junction. If you're looking for humans, the cons are north of us, and there's an NCR base at McCarran past Vault 3. Supposedly, there are muties to the southeast.
Let's talk about something else. Got any work?
There's some fire geckos in the lower levels of the vault. We need to get them gone so we can get to the sulfur. You go clear them out for us, and there'll be some caps for you.
Oh, do it.
Great, get to it. Oh, and take this. There's some weird shit with this.
Okay, so I'm guessing these are meant to be powder gangers, in a sense. Alright, jumpsuit. That confirms this has what we want. Also has bottle caps.
Grim's got some new sheriff watching over the town.
They don't have a lot of jumpsuits. I actually feel like if you compare the vaults between 3 and New Vegas, 3 is a lot more lenient with the vault suits. Though I guess that's probably because they knew that there were quests to do with them. I guess this is the area with the fire geckos. Too bad, I'm a lot tougher than they are. Requires a blue key card. Oh, sulfur caves. And nothing up here. Past viewers at 20 viewers. Ooh, that's not bad. It's always good when things start rolling. Jumpsuit. Jumpsuit. Money. 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 Terminal. Oh. So I need to find a blue key card. So that I can get through here and continue the job. Maybe if I go down to the sulfur caves, I can find something here. Okay, so they got into the power room. Alright, well, I'm going to check out this other tunnel first. This is one of the areas I've never actually been to. Oh, Night Stalker was dead. I know the knife or the fire geckos were meant to pose like a serious threat once upon a time, but I'm now a bit too overpowered crystals on this rock seem to indicate a pocket of potassium nearby, so that strategically placed C4 could be enough to destroy both the cave and the vault. No, we'll leave the... I'm guessing you're meant to get a quest from the NCR to find the convicts and destroy the vault. Maritime Bay Adventure gave you 300. Ooh. Must be something popular to play then. Healthy hydrating. Ah, delicious. Thank you for that, James. Bottle caps. Overseer's office. I feel like I'm not meant to go in there. There is someone above me. Hello there. Hello,
You're
Philip.
not one of us. What do you want?
I've come here looking for work.
If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you.
Why would you want to do that?
Cook is planning to use the sulfur to make bigger explosives. Will you check out the caves and see if there's anything you can do? Without access to the sulfur, he'll lose what influence he has left with the men here.
Goodbye. I'm already helping him by getting rid of the geckos.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
And I kind of want to create problems for the NCR. Like, yeah, I'm helping them. But my empire in this game requires me to be sitting on the top without worry of anyone else really coming for me. By allowing them to have a common enemy to go against, they're not going to worry about me. They're going to be like, oh man, these escaped convicts, man, they're getting really, really powerful. We really got to focus on them, not the guy who took over, you know, the vault or anything like that. Oh, sorry, not the vault, all of New Vegas. I'm guessing if I agreed to help out the other guy, he'd give me the blue sector key.
Have you wiped out those geckos yet?
Yes.
Good. Hey, I got another job for you if you're interested.
What do you need done?
I want you to head to Red Rock Canyon north of here. Find Papa Khan and ask him if he'd allow the Powder Gangers to join up.
Why do you want to join them?
There aren't enough of us here to make a real impact on the NCR, and the Khans probably hate the NCR more than we do. Strength in numbers, they say. So will you talk to Papa Khan on our behalf?
Yes.
Great. Come back as soon as you can.
Oh, that's good because they actually like me already. Oh, that was the overseas office I came out of, and you need a key to get in and out of there. Alright, head on up. Be like, oi, we want some work. Well, not work. We want to bring in some new peeps.
I'm glad our brothers have returned home from Boulder City.
Hello, Oscar.
Thank you for your advice. You've helped me see more clearly.
You in here? You're asleep? Come on, get up.
Ah, you're back.
I come with an operating alliance with the Powder Gang. It's a Vault 19.
And what benefit would this alliance give us?
Powder Gang has access to large quantities of explosives, which they'd be willing to share.
Well now, the armory could always use more firepower. Very well. Tell the Powder Gangers we accept their offer. However, they would still have to pass the initiation rite to truly join our ranks.
So what I find sad is I apparently convinced the Great Khans to just leave during the finale. What I actually wanted was them to join in, which means, because if they join in, it's basically a suicide mission. And having the Powder Gangers alongside them would have just been chaos. That's what I wanted, the chaos.
Anything from Papa Khan?
Yes, you can join them, but it says you will still have to pass the initiation rite.
I'd rather not, but fair enough. We'll do it.
Goodbye.
See you around.
I'll have to come back at a later date to see if they actually do leave. Then I can talk to the other guy and be like, how can I blow up the vault? There's also Vault 11 down here. Which was kind of a guess on where it was. Oh yeah, this is the trading post.
What's up?
Veronica. We should travel together.
Let's go make trouble.
And now, open inventory.
Got something good for me? Is it a dress?
You're already wearing a dress, but I got a better dress for you. White glove, tuxedo hat, white glove mask.
For me? Do you mean it? No, it's too much. Well, okay, but it's too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. I wish I had something to give you. Wait, what about punching? That's the gift that keeps on giving.
I like that the voice does get muffled.
If you like, show you how to counter like a scribe.
Sure, teach me.
All right, put 'em up. Let's see what you got.
You learn a scribe counter special move. To use technique, initiate a standard attack immediately after your character blocks an incoming attack.
Pretty addictive, right? You do it once, it just makes you want to do it more. Ooh, got something good for me? Is it a dress?
Alright, so I can give her back the Vera outfit. Vera outfit is better, but it has less DR, which makes me worry, what if she's not going to want to wear it?
Aw, you shouldn't have. It's just my taste. Thank you.
I prefer the Vera dress.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
There we go. That's our companion now. And she has to wear the top hat because I too am wearing a top hat. It just feels fitting, you know? Alright, we'll go to the vault, grab whatever outfits we can, that way we can trade them in. I feel like this is a little far sunken into the wall.
Hey! I've had worse.
Alright, well, let's... enemies this way. Nothing in there. Ooh, bottle caps. I'll take all of these. After all, I already explained why books are amazing. I think I explained why books are amazing almost every stream. But it's good to, you know, clarify these. Oh, there's a dead end there. More books. They really wanted to try and jump scare you. Didn't really work. They wanted to try. I hate Nate. I hate Kate. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for Overseer. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. She killed it for me. Thank you. Oh, I think I know what this is. It's meant to be, well, no, because Stone's for Overseer. But the fact that it says like Glover's done nothing wrong, vote for Stone, makes me think this is the vault where it's like they had to keep sacrificing someone every year. And like, the vault was basically saying like, oh, you have to sacrifice someone, or if you choose not to sacrifice someone, everyone will die. And they got down to like 4 people remaining, and they went, no, just let it kill us. And then they found out, like, the vault thing goes, oh, congratulations. This was a test, and you passed. You realized not to sacrifice your fellow man.
Trouble. For the Brotherhood.
Let her do what she wants to do. Oh, so many books. Book. I've yet to find any... Better say I haven't found any bedrooms yet, but here we are. Alrighty, we can put up medicine, repair, energy. I'm gonna put up medicine and then start repair. I'll go with chemist. I don't really use chems very often, but them just lasting longer seems to be a good idea. We 6 minutes till an ad break, and during the ad break I'm going to go on a little bathroom break because I need to use the bathroom. James has given me too many hydrates, and well, that kind of explains it. Sunset sarsaparilla.
Hey!
More outfits.
That's enough of that.
Oh, it really tried to chase up after me? Or chase up behind me? More outfits. Always happy to take them. We're gonna get rich. Or richer. I mean, not as rich as the pre-war books. That is just way too ridiculous of a moneymaker. Alright, head up towards admin. Security to the left, oversee to the right. Alright, we'll go left first. Ugh. I remember there was a perk you could get where it was like, oh, your lockpicks will no longer break. I really need to remember what that perk was called.
Hey!
Another mantis. Blood sausages. I should really... I don't know, I don't think I need that much food anymore because we don't really take much damage. That said, I don't know, it kind of drops for us, so I feel like I should grab it. Another rat. Overseer's office. There was a trap there. Alright, that way is blocked off. Dead people. How the hell dehydrate? Hydrating. Thank you for that. I appreciate. Alright, ad break is in 2 minutes. Just means 2 minutes so I can have a bathroom break. Go down here and go down this one. Alright. Giant rat, giant rat. Book, book. Bottle cap, bottle cap. They're making you upset because they think your OCs aren't original. That's the hard part with OCs is, well, even with any original idea, there is no such thing as a unique idea. been that many people in the world that everything has basically been thought. Now, this doesn't mean, like, you know, there are such things as unique ideas, but it is just that difficult and rare to ever have. But the true thing when it comes to art is, how can you do it better? You know, I'm enjoying Fallout. If I was to recreate Fallout in my own style, how would I do it better than what we already have? That is basically the main point when it comes to art, is, well, making anything, really. If people say your OCs aren't original, there's gas in here. If people say your OCs aren't original, it doesn't mean you stole them. After all, to what I recall, Rainbow Dash, one of the My Little Pony characters, was apparently inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog. Doesn't mean that, you know, character's not quote-unquote original. It means they were inspired by him. So if someone says your things aren't original, don't be too upset about it. Best advice I can give. Alrighty, I'm be back in a quick second. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll alt tab out of the game. Back in a second. I'm back. Apologies about that. Nature was calling. And all you can do is answer. How do I get out of this place? And that took me to the overseer. You want to be towards the overseer. No. Past the cafeteria. Oh. Down to the reactor. Through the other side. I mean, I doubt they would go, hey, here's a long area for you to go through. There's only one way out, and that's the way you came. I feel like that's exactly what they've done. This way. You're running around. You going up? When you watch this one, it was 4 AM at night. Just where you got an ad, you get to the sub. Aww. It was nice for them to gift you the sub. Veronica scared me. Did not expect them. I will also eat a little snack. Alright, I can't go to Big Mountain because I got Veronica with me. Alright, well. But I got, you know those little muesli bars you usually get for kids? I've got bluey themed ones. They're sherbet flavored. And I like sherbet. I saw them on sale for like $2 for a box of about 6 of them. I'm like, you know what? Yes.
Our rangers are gonna show everyone.
Well, well, if it isn't the Vault Explorer herself. You too? Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
Idolized. Is there no human in the Bluey Kid Show? There's no people. All animals. I think just dogs, really. You're getting the Jewel of the Desert perk as a reward for max reputation. Woo! Alright, what is this perk? When you're on the strip, all you see are smiles and glittering eyes, gleaming in the reflection of the most precious gems in the waste. Your efforts to glorify the strip have granted you plus 10% XP, minus 10% addiction chance, and plus 1 luck where you have more than 10,000 in caps, as well as a few friends to help you in bats. It will show up more often if you have more than 20,000 caps. So basically, I'm gonna get the Mysterious Stranger and Lady Luck a lot more often if an enemy can survive a bat's attack. Bluey was in a dream he had last month. I like Bluey. My one regret is when they were starting up the series, I had the chance to work on the show. I'm like, I I'll be good. And now I kind of wish I did. Alright, I gotta figure out what's happening with the Gamora.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamora. Check your weapons with me.
Get my holiday
You'll get
weapons.
these back on your way out.
You used to get your weapon? No. Interesting. Oh, by the way, there's going to be a bit of a content warning for this area. So if you don't like scantily dressed women, well, that's what's going to be here. There's not a lot that can be done about that. But I need to talk to someone in charge.
The fuck are you looking at?
I want to shoot him. Bathrooms? Bathroom? Lower lobby is lower lobby. It didn't show as red, so I'll double quick save now just to be safe. Awful lot of pillows down here. Gamblers, gambler, gambler. That was the outfit that I said not to. What they gave a warning about. Blue is a female TV. Blue is for everyone.
Glad that fucker house is gone.
Shouldn't really think too much about things as this is for boys and this is for girls. It should be more. This is for everyone to enjoy.
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Ghoul dancing. I feel like there should be music playing. Are you just a bartender? Yeah, 100% should be music, but it's just quiet. You're just a bartender? Like, I don't think I'm meant to be... like, I know it's part of the game, but I don't think Twitch is too happy at you if you just... you hang around for too long. Netflix games requires Netflix account to play. That makes sense. I would expect it to be for free. This takes me back to the casino. There is someone just on the other side of this door or wall, right in there, that wants me dead.
Hello and welcome to Gamora.
I'm calling in for an outstanding balance for some information. Tell me what their murders are up to.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know?
I need to know who to talk to about what's going on in the Gamora.
All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
Gamora is always open for business.
Whoa, the great Caesar.
But where would I find this guy? Also, sorry, I'm still slowly eating. Oh, sorry, I had to go. I can keep your secrets.
All right. You look pretty trustworthy.
What can you tell me about what's going
I
on?
heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Alright, give me some information. What's going on in Gamora? It just says, talk to the lowest member. But I don't know where the lowest member would be.
Kings were small time. Not surprised they got themselves iced.
Lower Brimstone? Ugh. I gotta point the camera away from it. Once again, I apologize. That was more of the dances. Sweets level.
I hear the Legion is moving some new tough muscle into the air. I hear you've been asking
Oh, there you
questions
are.
about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
Language? You've been doing business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
You've been dealing with some business that is off limits for the family.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass. Yeah, NCR better keep their heads down.
Check Kachino's room for his personal, or his personal, some proof of his behavior.
Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do it.
I'm guessing that one over there was his room. A lot of blood everywhere. Like a lot. I should just try to pickpocket the guy. Anything in here? Oh, there's actually someone sleeping in here. Wake up, Clandon.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
How'd you end up with one of the hotel suites?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
And what do you do here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Alright, I have to go then.
Yeah, bye.
You're very unhelpful, Clandon. My name is Clandon. How weird. Going downstairs just for a fridge.
They say the Kings got massacred. Who's gonna watch it?
Goodbye, Clandon. Quick, before they see me. Damn it. got stuck. Keep sneaking. Restroom. Seriously, why is the restrooms carpeted? That just... Ugh. Terrible. Yeah, water would just soak in. It would stick. Suitcase. Bed. More burned book. I have a feeling that this isn't Clandon. Well, not Clandon. Well, whoever the other guy's name was. I'm too focused on the name Clandon. Hey, Clandon. That guy actively looked away from me.
Over here.
Damn! I'm hit. Damn!
Stop fighting, you two. I actually didn't think you'd see me. But that is hilarious that she tried to fight him. And now she's knocked out. Try this restroom. Oh, she's back. Hey, we good?
I got kicked out of Ultra Lux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
Oh. The woman is dead. Would you like to inspect her to see if you can get more information? Fact. Girl appears to have been tortured for several hours, then murdered. Ugh. So that explains the blood on the ground, but no, that's Veronica's. Oh, an easy door. I am not having good luck. Laundry room? Oh, more storage room. If I stand here and then I crouch, you can't see me. No, he saw me.
Pretty sure I heard something.
Still looking for that guy's room. I mean, this room has a lot of books. Like, a lot I need. Is that fighting Ira? Nah. Only in the game. Because they keep catching me, but they're not properly catching me.
Causes eventually anyway.
Hi.
Get the fuck out of my room.
Jeez, just saying hello.
I'm glad they don't just let any motherfucker through the gate.
Alright, now, I'm still trying to find that one guy again. He wasn't wearing a hat, and I think he was potentially bald. That isn't a lot of information to go on.
Moving some new tough muscle into the area. NCR better keep their head.
Does anyone know where I can go to find it? Oh, Yokachino. Found you.
You again. What?
I need to find something. Alright, his journal. We'll double quick save. There we go. Now let's see what his journal says. Kachina's journal documents a couple of months of Kachina's activities. It contains a detailed ledger describing the many of his business deals over the last few months, including sales of chemicals and weapons. It is clearly quick glance at these transactions are his personal finances, and this is done behind the backs of the Murder family management structure. He talks in great detail about many encounters with the women, including Joanna.
You again.
I found this ledger that proves you're on. That proves I'm sorry. Well, some of your side business.
Look at that. Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
I think I'll keep it for a little while.
All right. I know not at home in the NCR would be happy to get some dirt on the family. I can help you get that dirt. You got me by the short hairs.
Didn't give it the boot.
Gamora is always open for business.
I can help him take down the family, or I can help the family. I kind of like the idea of getting rid of him.
Hey, look who it is. My best buddy.
Do you think the family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
I'll consider giving this to you for some cash up front.
Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship.
Is this journal worth 100 caps?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay, 100 caps and you help me break up whatever your bosses have planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business.
Didn't Nix get booped in the snoot? I did get booped on the snoot.
For a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought
And yeah, the
specialist named
sound
Plan.
alerts are
That's what they
technically
introduced them
free if you are subbed. And I gotta go talk to Clandon. What kind of specialist is Clandon?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking angry. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
Got more questions? Tell me about this Troik.
He's a skittish little fucker.
Language.
Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy.
Gross.
He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
So the questions that happen now. Oh. It's not the Wilson saying wow. Nah, I went with the fairy tale version of rather than the Owen Wilson. Wow. There's a door upstairs, but I don't think I can get upstairs. Oh no, I can use the key. I'm allowed up here now. Hello, Big Sal.
Hey, you're Kachino's friend. You got business with me?
What kind of business do you do here?
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is?
I have to go now.
Welcome back to Gamora. Find yourself a girl or a guy.
Alright, so this is just like an easier way to get around. Lower lobby. Troy.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
Kachino sent me to ask you about some guns.
Kachino? Kachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
The sound like cooldowns every 10 seconds. I think it's a 60-second cooldown for the free ones, and that's just what Sound Alerts does, like the website. I'm looking to help Kachino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number, and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
I'm gonna lie to him. If you don't help me, I'll report your work here to the NCR.
Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here.
Oh, I lost karma for that one. So what can you tell me about the guns they
They're
have?
keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
And where do they come from?
I've made a lot of contacts over the years. I have some friends back in California that can get their hands on just about anything. Mostly, I've been calling in every last favor I have.
I have a couple more questions. How do you get guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit.
Why the
From
laughter?
there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
What happened with the girl?
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
Do you know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
That's it for now. Oh, I still need to
You again.
ask him, what do you do here?
I don't see how that's your business.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done
Nick's
talking, I'm
abuse?
gonna
It
make
could
myself
be.
like a ghost.
Could be
I don't
Nick's
wanna be
abuse.
anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Ooh. Ooh. Place some thermite up there. Take everything I may want. There are so many containers.
That was truly cringeworthy.
It was not cringeworthy. Wonder where cringeworthy came from. That was from Persona 5. I feel like I should close the door before I do this, but... Oh, that's all gone. Next up, need to find out the work that Clarendon does.
Fiends are bad for business.
Good thing I already picked all the doors. Clarendon, did you swap rooms? Which one? Yusuke. Best boy.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
Kachino sent me to talk to you.
Kachino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
How'd you know with the hotel
I'm
suite?
a close friend of some of the family around here.
And what do you do?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
You have anything on you?
Welcome back to Gamora.
I feel like I need to talk to the other guy and be like, hey, so I blew up the room. And then he'll give me something more. Does that mean there's a... Yeah, I think that means there's a door below me. I need to go downstairs. Right? No. Oh, this place is confusing. We'll just go to the main level. No, that's not the right way. Notice I'll be able to say error, not subscribed. It could. I don't actually know what the error message would be. But, yeah, I didn't make it, so... Makes sense, I wouldn't know. How do I get back upstairs? I saw there was a...
Gamora is always open for business.
Could have sworn there was like a doorway right here or something.
Glad that fucker house is...
Kachino!
What can I do for you?
I destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
What's the next step?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Why do they need to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have...
Can't say wow 100 times in a row? I probably couldn't. How do we take care of the
They're
bosses?
a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
Alright, let's go take care of the
Hurry and
bosses.
get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
Oh, I don't need no gun. I already got one. And I will use it. I think I put him off. That dance was terrible. Alright, go on, Kachina. Walk faster.
Welcome back to Gamora. Find yourself a girl or a guy and have a drink. Your family.
Faster. Faster. Faster.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are talking.
Let's have some
Pretty sure they're gonna
word.
kill you after
Take
they
a
talk.
seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
Take a seat on the couch, please, so we can have a little talking time.
I can sit and talk.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
No idea.
Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die a failure.
As a last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
So tell me about the plan.
Caesar asked us to provide a distraction on the Strip, so when he gives the word, we're gonna launch an all-out assault on the Strip. First, we're gonna blow the embassy, then we're gonna use soldiers to kill every last motherfucker on the Strip. Then we'll run this joint. That'll teach Not at Home what can go on while he sits in his fucking ivory tower lording down from on high.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker.
Language.
I knew this day would come. I'm here!
This is hopeless!
I was hoping we would have someone appear to help us.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry.
I'm playing some games in the casino.
Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun. Later.
Alright, well, they didn't actually give me any respect or anything like that, so no perks. Kind of happy with that. Strange meat. I do like their business wear, but I know it's not going to look the same when I put it on. Anything in here? Disengage a lock. Troy blackmail note. I'm sad there wasn't any extra perks for this area, but I'm happy to be done with this. I'm just gonna be honest, how do they get this person in a cage and put him up in the air? Like, oh, there is actually a way in here. I guess it just rotates. And then you hop in. Never knew that. If there's a can't remove strong language, nah. I feel like if they were to ever re-release a game and they removed strong language, it wouldn't go down too well. So like what Microsoft did with Conker's Bad Fur Day. In that game, like there was swearing and whatnot. And when Microsoft re-released it, they decided to use censor bleeps, and then once you beat the game, you unlock the uncensored mode. Well.
Seeing the sights?
We did what our goal was for the stream. We solved things with that casino, this casino, and I don't think there's any quest for this casino.
House is dead. This time for good.
I really do wish I did the Ultra Lux a little bit differently. But oh well. Here's paper. Shoot.
Strip's going to
I want-
change. I'd bet on it.
So now we're gonna go back in there and talk to Yes Man.
Shown everyone that these are our new
But
territories.
I think that would be a good spot to leave for next time. Purely because I know there's, I think, 4 main quests remaining. And out of those 4 main quests remaining, I can finish it next stream, but I kind of want to push it across 2 streams, so that way we can end on the 30th stream of this. Oh, but that was fun. I really enjoyed myself there. Oh, stretch my arms. Chad, if you haven't stretched yet, definitely stretch. Oh, I can feel my back tightening up a bit too much. Now, we will have to find someone to raid. And I kind of feel like I have absolutely no clue. No clue at all. I was going to raid someone who was in the same category, but there aren't really many people streaming. First Wing raid yesterday is currently live, but I don't like raiding the same person twice in a row, if that makes sense. Oh, I love that cozy emote, Rusco. Like, Ed is just way too adorable. I gotta draw more emotes. I don't know who I should raid tonight. We should... What I like, so as a thing, like when you go to raid someone on Twitch, the new raid menu, like it used to be just put in someone's username and then it would select them. Like you had to search for it. Now it tells you, and it has filters for who you're following, similar to smaller sizes, same category, and people doing events. And you can mix and match these if you really want to. What I want is a new quick filter to show me who is following me. Because if someone follows me and then they're streaming, I would like to, you know, like if I didn't know that they're a streamer. Or I just didn't realize I hadn't followed them. I'd be able to, you know, raid them and be like, whoa! And, you know, help each other out that way. But Yeah, I'm not too sure who to raid. Well, there's a PNG tuber who's currently playing New Vegas. We could always raid them. Raid someone new, you know? Hopefully that their stream's good. I have not been able to vet them. I think, like in the past, I've always had the thought of I want to vet who I'm going to raid, make sure that that it's appropriate. But I think being able to just see the stream, not being able to hear it, it lets me know a little bit about their content. And at the same time, until something bad happens, I'm just going to keep up with this. Yeah, I'm not going to go too overly precautious. But I do want to thank everyone for coming on by. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the subs as well. Like, you really didn't need to do that. And I want to thank for the raids, the follows. All of you are amazing. I hope you understand that. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be playing a bit more Persona 3. Doing a bit more of the DLC. I won't be back tomorrow, because tomorrow I am scheduled to not stream. Yeah, it's one of my relaxed days. But do take care of yourselves, everyone. Let me drop my weight again. Do take care of yourselves. I'll hopefully see you all next time. Do take care. This is Nick, signing on out.